Hi, I'm Catherine from Catherine Learns Stuff. Today I'm going to walk you through how to make these cute little paper gift bags. So let's jump in. I want to quickly walk you through the supplies that we need to make our simple gift bag. Each gift bag needs a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock as well as some glue. I'm going to be cutting this out on my Cricut, so I will be needing my scoring stylus from my Cricut to help make the fold lines. So let's jump over to Cricut Design Space and I'll walk you through how to work with the file that I've created for this project. I want to quickly walk you through how to use the simple gift bag design that I've created. So I'm using Cricut Design Space to use this file, but you can use any other cutting software if you have a different cutting machine. And if you want to use the file that I've created, you can get a copy of that for free at my website. And I've left a link for that below in the description. So what we're going to do in Cricut Design Space here is we're going to select the upload button and we're going to select upload image. And I'm just going to click and drag the image over from the folder. And this is what the image kind of looks like. We're going to select continue. You can change the name, tags, and add the collections if you'd like. And we're going to add it into our canvas. So my idea with this gift bag is that I want to cut it out on a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, ideally. So I'm going to try to maximize my height here. If you want to do it on 8.5 by 11, you'll just need to make sure that the height is lower than 10.5 inches. So this would be a perfect size for it. But I'm going to change this to 11.5 because I want to have a little bit of a larger gift bag. And now this is ready to go. Now, if I wanted to, I could just unlock this and stretch this to like 11.5 and have a huge gift bag, like long and narrow, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to just undo that. Okay, sorry, I digress. Next, we're going to ungroup this button, ungroup the project, and I've got a few things that we need to change. So this gift bag here has a whole bunch of cut lines put onto it. We don't want cut lines, we want score lines. So I'm just going to select all of these basic cut lines here by holding the shift button and clicking with my mouse and changing it from a basic cut to a score line. And I'm going to select this whole array of items and I'm going to attach them together. Now similarly with this heart, I'm going to zoom in here so that you can see it. This heart has two lines on it, and I've got this here so that it can glue on easier. But if you don't want to, you can just delete the score lines. But I'm going to select these lines and change them from cut lines to score lines. And again, I'm going to attach the whole heart and score lines together. And now this is ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select make, and I'm going to send this off to my machine to cut out. And I'll meet you on my workstation in just a moment. Okay, so now we're going to assemble the simple gift bag that we've made. So you should have a shape that looks like this and a little heart here that we've got. Now all we need to do is find the score lines and fold on them. Now, depending on how good your scoring stylus or your scoring wheel is, it'll depend on how hard or easy it is to fold these. But it's pretty quick and simple. We've just got a bunch of folds to make this into a box shape. Right, so now our box is all folded up. So the next thing that we need to do is this is going to fold sort of like so. And this flap is going to go inside the box here. So we're going to do a whole bunch of gluing all at once and glue this baby closed. And we want to glue these bottom bits together as well so that they are nice and secure underneath so nothing falls out. And I'm going to leave this one as the bottom or the top flap of the box, so I'm not going to put glue on that one. I'm going to fold it a little bit outwards so that it doesn't like confuse me and get in my way. Now the box is pretty deep, so what I'm going to do is just grab my ruler and push it down here in the middle so that it stays in position. And now while that's happening, I'm going to run a quick bead of glue along the side here to make sure this all folds in nicely. And just hold this in place. Now this only takes a few moments to glue, for the glue to dry, and then we're going to be ready to finish up this box. All right, now my bottom is glued shut and my front is ready to go. So I've got this designed so that we're just going to add a little bit of a fold line with our hands. I didn't include it as a score line in the design just because it's not going all the way down. So we're going to do the same thing on both sides. And now the flap can come over. Now I've made a little hole here for this heart to go through. So what I'm going to do with a pen, so that it comes in the right spot, or pencil, I put this down in the right spot so I know where to glue this. We want this in this area here. So that's where this is going to be glued down. And if you remember when we were making this, this has two little score lines in it to help kind of fold it so that it glues in nicely. And just going to put a little dab of glue there, oops, and glue this into position here. Now I'm just gonna let that dry before I do anything else with this. So bear with me for a moment while that dries. Now that our heart is dry, we're going to simply fold up the tabs of it so that we can put it through the top of the hole of the gift bag. And there we have our bag shut. And there you have it. We've successfully made our simple paper gift bags. I hope you've enjoyed this project as much as I have. If you want to get a copy of this exact file, I've left a link for it below in the description of this video. Also, if you've tried this project out, let me know how it turned out and let me know if you've got any comments or suggestions on how to make this better. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Happy crafting!